Yeah. We have a big board to talk about. Boom. How to cap your Valorstones in 1 day. That sounds good. How to cap your Valorstones in 1 day. Prep for 11-2. So here's the thing. What I noticed this morning was something very shocking. Everything that has to do with stuff that you don't get directly, but you get indirectly, those are the ones that we need to focus on, right? So what I mean is, like, let's say you get rewarded with something, some kind of currency or a crest or Valorstones or something like that, right? If you get rewarded directly, then it goes away, right? Because they erase all our shit in our currency tab for the next season. So what we need is the indirect stuff. That's what we have. And that's what we had, for example, the prep for 11-1 was the chest and shit, right? But this morning I noticed, when I copied my Paladin over, I noticed a really interesting chest. So interesting that you can have thousands of. Basically, you can prep for the entire next season. So yesterday, the day before yesterday, we talked about this. What we talked about was, if you want Valorstones right now, the fastest way to farm Valorstones is to do this Goblin event. The Goblin event, at the full hour every hour, it spawns in the 3 cities, right? But fuck those cities. The best way to farm the Goblins is in Undermine. Because here, each rare will spawn a Goblin. Each rare here will spawn a fucking Goblin, right? And when the portal spawns, you can even make so it spawns 3 Goblins. And that's why they have all these raid teams like these guys, because they want to spawn as many Goblins as possible. So basically, in general, each rare in Undermine will spawn 3 Goblins. How many rares do we have? Like 20, 30 rares in total, something like that, with these elite ones that you can spawn as well. Each Goblin will give you a chest. And that's why people are farming this, because they want a tier 2 recolored version of it, right? But here's the thing. What they have added is Valorstone. You get between 40 to 55 Valorstones. 45 to 55 Valorstones. Now, what I noticed this morning when I logged on PTR is that these chests was still in my bag. Yep, these chests are still in my bag. When I opened that chest in the morning on PTR, I did not get the currency to buy tier 2 gear, but I got the Valorstones. Do you hear how insane that is? So that means, of each chest I have now, 50 Valorstones. Each of these fucking chests, Hellcaller. If I open this now, boom, look at that, 48 Valorstones. Those Valorstones go over to PTR. So that means, right now at least, that those Valorstones goes over to fucking 11.2. So basically, what I can do right now, I can farm these chests, and I can have like hundreds of them if I want. Everything comes down to like how much I want to farm. But we don't know if they're gonna remove this when it goes live. But I'm definitely gonna farm it. Because imagine like when it goes live later, when 2 goes live later, you just open these, boom, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50.